So, hi sir, i-recite ko po ngayon ang aking na-memorize at na-analyze sa special card. Okay. Number 1, Article 246, parricide, committed by any person who shall kill father, mother, or child. Article 247, death or physical injury inflicted under the exceptional circumstances. And then Article 248, murder, taking advantage of super strength with the armed men. And treachery is the the offended party was not given opportunity to make a defense. And then evident or plain, clear to the eye or judgment. And then and Article 249, homicide, committed by any person who was not falling within a provision. And then Article 255, infanticide, infanticide, committed by any person who shall kill child or child less than 3 days of age or less than 72 hours. And then establishing tayo sa homicide investigation procedure, establishing death, the victim indeed the death, and only the physician doctor will pronounce death. And then identifying cadaver, establishing identify the victim is important. And then determination of death, is attempt of all homicide investigation. And then livor mortis is the discoloration of body, setting blood in the in the dependent regions of following death. And then monocide or poisoning is cherry red and pinkish color. And then aspecia is a dark libility and dark. And then phosphorus is a dark brown. And then hypostatic is the blood is still in fluid in the blood vessels. And then diffusion is a coagulated into the blood vessels. And then change position will not change location. And then rigor mortis is a stiffening body and cadaver spasms. And then algor mortis is the cool of following death at approximately 1.5 degree F and under the normal condition. And then defense would as a result of person instinctive reaction of self-protection. Yan. And then contusion, an injury of substances of skin discoloration of the surface. And then hematoma is the extravasation of body and a newly formed city. And then incise wound, produced by forcible contact on the body, by sharp instruments. And then stab wounds. Stab wounds is the uh, produced by forcible application and penetration of stab wounds is produced by forcible application and penetration of of the sharp instrument. Yon. And fracture wound, penetration of of sharp pointed weapon. Yan. And then lacerated avulsion wound. Lacerated avulsion wound is a tearing of the skin of the body, due to tearing of the skin due to the forcible contact of of blunt instrument. Yon. And then stiffening. Okay, blunt instrument. So yon. And blunt instrument. And then next tayo, next naman is cup injury is the physical injury which locate at the site of application force. Yan. Cope injury is at the physical injury at the site and almost opposite at the site of application force. So yun. Then next tayo, injury. And then locus minoris resistentia is a physical injury was located was not the site or opposite at the site of advance of application force. So ayun. Extensive injury is a physical injury involving at the greater area of the at the site of advanced application. Yan. And then last yung 30, gunshot wound. All gunshot wound as a result of entry of projectile into the body. Okay. Dito tayo sa robbery investigation. A person who intend to gain shall take any personal property. Yun. Robbery with homicide. When the crime of homicide was committed of robbery, of the occasion of the robbery. Ayun. And then with robbery with rape, as regards of special complex crime of robbery with rape. Yan. Doon tayo sa general type of robbers. Is meron tayong amateur. Amateur is motivated greed and desire of a thrill and testing and self-testing. And then professional. Professional are those who work grabbers are those who work robbers as ways of making in their if they're living. Okay. Na tayo sa rape is committed by man who shall have carnal knowledge of a woman. Okay. Power reassurance rapist, rapist psychological doubt masculinity. And then power assertive rapist is a this type of rapist does not doubt masculinity, but uses rape is a form of symbolic power of over woman. And then arguate anger retaliatory rapist is uses extreme rape uses extreme anger to retaliate psychologically for real. And then sadistic rapist is use whereas extreme anger characteristic the retaliatory rapist. So ayun lang po, sir. Maraming salamat po.